Good morning, everyone. Welcome back into the show. Now, our next guest is a talented singer, dancer, and actor with an impressive career in music, theater, and film. Born in New York City, but raised in the Dominican Republic, Anthony Alvarez started in a boy band before training at the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute. He starred alongside Salma Hayek, Marc Anthony, and Zoe Saldana, and we can't wait to hear his story. So please welcome to the show, Anthony Alvarez.
Yay!
Welcome, welcome. How you doing this morning?
Thank you so much. I'm great.
Yeah?
How's everybody out there? Wake up. We were saying that was in the commercials. We were like, hey, everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Well, that's what we like to do here on the AM show.
I did my train ride today. I love it.
Awesome.
You know what? Let me say something that I do on the train.
Yeah.
I see everybody's in their cell phones, in their AirPods, and their maybe somebody has a book.
Yeah.
That's awesome. If you see that.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that stays like this. I'm just staring at everybody.
Yeah.
I find so many characters.
Yeah.
It's an abundance of characters in the train.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Well, a lot of actors maybe do the same.
Yeah, well, that's the
But
actor's
it's crazy.
That's
I
part
love
of
it.
part of
I
the
love
actor's
it.
work, right?
I
You know,
love
just
it.
being receptive
just
and
observing everything, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every life, man.
Oh, New York City train, for anyone who hasn't been here, it is a people-watching haven.
It is
Oh,
crazy.
it's amazing. Yeah.
In one stop, you see something, and you go like, "What?
Yeah.
That just happened right
Yeah,
here."
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
If you want to write either a really fun fiction novel,
Yeah.
maybe I guess it's nonfiction too, because it's real. Go down there, you'll get a lot of
You
inspiration.
could call it the C train, the A train.
Yeah.
One train. You could call it the
yeah.
alphabet train.
Exactly,
Whatever.
alphabet train.
Yeah.
I mean, in
Well-
New York City, I mean, this is your roots, right? So you were born here in
Yeah.
New York, but then your other part is in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
So how was it growing up in the Dominican Republic?
Well, my parents are from Dominican Republic. All
Yeah.
my family's over there. I was born here, and then I just studied until third grade. Then I went back to DR, and that's why I speak some English and some Spanish. And then I studied all the way through. I just came back the summers. On the summers I came here. I was studying over there. It was a back and forth, but it was very good for me because it opened up a lot, you know, culturally wise.
Yeah.
yeah, merging both.
In America, yeah. And in Dominican Republic, people who don't know it, please visit Dominican Republic. It's a beautiful country. There's these beautiful tourist places, but you have everything that you need. It's great. It's like I'm an ambassador for them. Hey, you guys should pay me, man. I really push my country a lot, man. You get something in return, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I started, like you said, the boy band thing is very funny because I listened to it. Damn it, was I in a boy band? Like crazy things that you see, you think it's so long ago, and it seems like it was yesterday. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I started, like, taunting or just experimenting with some music.
Yeah.
There was a lot of famous bands when I was a kid in DR, a lot of boy bands from Latin America. Yeah, we knew the big bands, you know, Menudo was huge when I was a kid. So those are the bands that you admire. But anyways, it just cemented, if that's the word, the love of music that I have. Because I listen to, people say they listen to all types of music. I do listen to all types of music.
Yeah.
I listen to rap, then I can listen to a heavy metal songs from the 80s.
Yeah.
Then I can listen to a Spanish ballad singer and I don't care.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah.
You know, my playlist is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Up and down.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
musically, I'm very. I think I have a big expansion.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Would you say that music was your first passion before getting into the creative space as far as performing, or?
Yeah, it started there.
Yeah.
It started there on being on stage with the other guys and doing choreography and all of that, learning all of that, just watching.
Yeah.
Those times you didn't have the YouTube to check out. You know, you had to see it on live TV, whatever the experimenting. And but well, it kept on going. Then I started doing theater. My thing is theater. Then I started studying because the thing is, I love to learn. It can sound very like whatever, everybody. No, I love to learn everything. I'm just a crazy learner. crazy reader. Everything that I get into, I just need to keep getting better and better and better. I really push myself. And that's the music, but the theater started over there. Then I moved to New York. Then I kept on studying here in HB Studio. I did. Then in Lee Strasberg. Then I started. Then after I studied here, I left to Mexico. So it's crazy. I said Mexico is the place where all the soap operas were being made, you know, and still are made. And it was the best thing I did.
Wow.
To Mexico, because then I started doing soap operas. These soap operas I watched all around the world. Then my career started like popping around.
Yeah, what was it about the soap operas that drew you to it, or was it just that you knew you could get a lot of exposure from it?
Yeah, that too. But at the same time, when I was seeing, I was going like, hey, this guy's there, this guy's there. Well, I think I could make it. It gave me a little positive vibe that maybe it was easier for me to start over there. Yeah. And it was the best thing I did because then after I started doing all these soap operas that I did, and my name started, and I started feeling more comfortable because we are entertainers, so we know how it is when you get to a new medium that you need to have a lot of confidence because there's so much negativity in this career, so much no. When you get a yes, it's like, wow, beautiful, no? So you know, of all the people that are out there that are actors or entertainers, remember, there's a million no's, but in the middle, there's going to be a yes. But anyways, those no's are keep getting better. For the yes will be a great opportunity and keep going for the other no's, keep getting better. The other yes is about to come. And that's the way we see it.
That's great advice. That's great advice for any actor, definitely an actor, but anyone I think who's pursuing a craft or starting a business or whatever it may be.
Totally.
Now, you mentioned when you came, so because I'm just following the timeline. So started with theater in DR, then came here, started with Lee Strasberg. Actually, yes, I studied through Adler, so that's where I went to conservatory. But Strasberg. I
read the book of Stella, but I never got to study in the school over there. So it was cool.
A lot of them have so many similarities.
Sure, yeah.
And so you went to Strasberg, then found yourself in soap operas. So I think one thing, I want to highlight to people tuning in, soap opera, there's something really special about soap operas. They just pull these deep emotions, and since it's episodic, you get to develop the characters really well, and it's this heartfelt drama that just really drags along. Would you say that you find yourself leaning towards drama, or are there other genres within the acting sphere that you enjoy?
Well, people who don't follow the soap operas, maybe in English they have a little different style, but in the essence it's the same, right? I do mostly in the soap operas, I do the bad guy.
Wow.
Villano, villain in Spanish, right? So that's like, if we know about branding, that's what we gotta do. I do a lot of villanos in Spanish. So people know me, and they say always el malo, the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
So I branded myself through there. The soap operas, I do the bad guy. Hey, I'm gonna get paid. I don't care, man. I'll be very bad. And like we say, and the one thing I can say to all of our fellow actors and actresses that are out there, that the thing that I've learned in doing these soap operas, like you say, that they're long sometimes, but now they're 4 months, 5 months. These soap operas, if you get a gig in an English soap opera, it's great. You could be there for years. I love that. I don't know why people try to say that they're less or they're whatever. It's just the lottery if you get a soap opera. An actor gets a good soap opera, and you get steady money. You get steady work. You could have years of building. If you're smart, you'll be out of there good. You're in another level as an actor. But it's seen like, oh, soap operas. Oh no, movies and TV series are here. Nah, I don't care. So, leave me in the soap opera. I want my money. I want my steady work.
Well,
But anyways, I just say what I do with my characters is always don't judge a character. justify it. That's it. That's my technique.
I love that. I love that.
Because people, we
Yeah.
as humans, we're gonna always judge the character. No. You always, if you find the justification for the character, that's it. It's the simple way.
I
Does
love
does that help you play some of those evil characters more?
Totally.
Yeah.
So much fun. I just justify it.
Wait,
Yeah.
so how did
love
you get
that.
put into being a staple villain? Like, was it just like these roles came and you're just like, I can do it?
Yeah, I think a director, the first one that gave me the first opportunity, that was in 1993. I was a youngster getting to Mexico, my first soap opera. He said, "You have like a little a face like." Yeah, that's what he was saying to me, and I'm like, okay, where is he going to? Is he going somewhere? No, you have. I think you're. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Okay, what is that? Here's the character. Yeah, read it. Then he said, okay, that's great. So I think that's my start of my billing career was like, I think you're. He didn't want to say the word, but maybe, you know.
Now, do you feel like you can like play villains so well? Because it's I've only known you for a little bit now, but I feel like you're not a villain. You're a very nice, sweet
man,
guy.
I love to
So
have
do you
fun.
feel like it's easier to play someone you're just not, like the exact opposite of you?
It's beautiful because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Man. I love it. It's just a change of energies. It's a change of things, and the pace is so fast. That's what you forgot to say in a soap opera. The pace is so fast. We got to do like 35, 40 scenes.
How do you prepare
People don't
for
know
that?
It's crazy over there. We shoot 90 episodes of 1 hour in 4.5 months, Monday through Saturday. So you only have 1 day off.
Wow.
I mean, we're shooting 12 to 14 hours a day.
Wow.
And if you have a free day, because your character didn't get called that day, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Wow.
But it really is really a fast pace. And then in movies, it's different. You know, we have smaller time, but we have less scenes in a day.
Yeah.
So you really work a little bit with a better pace. People who want to know the difference between the two mediums, you know, but.
You know, that's one thing that you highlighted that I didn't even, it clicked as you were breaking it down, is the pacing. So I would imagine that your background in theater and just in line memorization and being able to, you know, develop your technique to get off a book really quick and really jump into that character absolutely helps you, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
It does. But anyways, the thing is, every day that passes with every character or every opportunity that we get, I just see it more as simplify it every time. Simplify it. Yeah, like I said, justify the character. I just really start with what is it that my character wants. You know, simple technique. People get too complicated with a lot of stuff. I think actors complicate themselves.
Yeah.
We complicate ourselves too much.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I say, okay, your character's great. Oh, boo, boo, boo. You don't even know where your camera is. You don't even know.
The basics.
Your medium shot is.
Just a wide, right.
Why,
right.
if you're in
tight,
super close up, why are you doing this?
Right.
You're not justifying that.
Yeah.
Those little details. So I really focus a lot in the technical aspect of things when I'm doing movies and things to try to take it to the next level because actors get too crazy and that answer, hey, how's your character? How do you break your character? I don't say cut and that's it. I'm good. Where's my coffee? Where's my thing? And we keep going. Action. Let's go. You have to have that. You have to have that. You have to have that. Let's go. Let's stop. Let's do it. Okay.
Let's go have a coffee. Whatever. You're filming now. All right, I'll be the
I love
villain.
it. It's good.
Yeah.
I love
one thing that I learned from this actor, I did a long time ago. He's a comedian. He always said after cut, he said, I liked it. He always wanted to leave. He didn't care.
I liked it.
I liked it. He always
Works
said
for
that.
me.
A mí me gustó. He always said, I liked it. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go. And everybody's, dude, we have to repeat it.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I liked it. So,
I think it was good.
I always take that as reference. It's so funny. Like, I like it. Like, who cares? It's like, when it says cut, that's it.
Yeah.
You have to understand that that's it.
Yeah.
All your life, that's going to stay there. Cut. That's the problem with movies and
Yeah.
TV.
Do you think that creatives just get so caught up in perfection and it's
totally.
just not reachable?
Totally,
right?
totally. And then we get caught up, and that's as humans at our vision.
Yeah.
It's like our vision. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's not about you pleasing everybody, because you're not going to please it. You do have to have a voice. You do have to have a vision.
Yeah.
And I encourage everybody that's starting to start doing their own stuff, because that's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta wait. You cannot be in this career and not in life. You can't be waiting. While you're waiting, you have to be preparing something. Then, if something interrupts your preparation, that is good. You take it. You put it in pause.
Yeah.
But I always have something going on.
Sure.
Always. I don't stop.
That's
I have
amazing.
a podcast that I'm starting next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us
It's
about it.
Golf.
Yeah.
Because I play golf, so my hobby now becomes, okay, let me do this.
Yeah.
Then I'm doing a pre-production of a movie that I'm going to shoot. I'm going to be a producer in a movie that I'm already producing.
Wow.
Then something interrupts me right now. They call me up, I do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's the way you got to do your career.
That's great.
Well, I think especially when people don't understand being a creative, sometimes it's not a 9-to-5 job. You have to book your own jobs sometimes. You have to go out and see what's happening and what's out there. You can never rely on a production actually ever taking place even. Sometimes you can get cast for it, then it gets canceled. So what are you going to do? How are you going to pay your bills? So always having that backup is huge.
So it's good. And like I always tell everybody, like, please take your career at the beginning, take it as a hobby. But as a hobby that you like.
Yeah.
People say, my hobby is basketball. Okay, so why don't you do basketball and do some acting too? Why don't you do some this?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
But don't put the stamp of it doesn't make any money, if it doesn't make me this, if it doesn't make me famous. You don't have the power to know none of this. The only power you have is to do stuff and to entertain. I say we are entertainers. People, if you are a boring person that's always frustrated waiting for Spielberg to call you, you are going to be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta entertain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta make people feel good, and that's what we have to try to do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So,
You're giving such incredible advice. I'm feeling already so motivated right now.
Yeah.
let's go.
It's incredible.
Go, Z.
I'm pumped
Do
up.
it.
I hope you guys are getting
Look,
pumped
look,
up
everybody.
as well. Yeah,
Get up,
let's go.
get up that couch. No, we're still on the air.
Yeah,
When the
we're still
program
on the air.
finishes, you get out there and kill it.
I love this. I just want you with me anywhere I go for an audition, anything like that. Anthony needs to be with us. And guys, real quick, definitely get up off your couch, go get a stretch, because we're going to take a quick commercial break. But then come and sit back down, or maybe do some stretches while you're watching, because we have way more to talk about with Anthony when we return. Don't go anywhere. All right.
Get my
You can
stretches
do it.
in.
You
Get
can still
my
watch us.
stretches in.
You can still watch us and do this.
Right, we are so happy to be back with you guys on the AM show. Again, we have our fantastic guest. I mean, this man is a man of many talents. His energy is that of a pure New Yorker. We are up here. He already told you, get up off of your seat, out of your bed. We've been stretching. We're going to continue this amazing interview with Anthony Alvarez. It's been amazing thus
You
far.
have to pass the technique, man, your gym technique.
The gym-
Guys, he's buff. Look at him, man. He's like, whoa.
That's right. You know, Anthony has a lot coming down the pipeline. Also, what we don't know is he might be a personal trainer. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely
my
is. We got that
certification.
already. Yes.
Yo, you got to do anything that you can.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, you've been doing quite an amazing thing. You've been doing everything from singing to dancing. You're now having a podcast going. But I want to dive a little bit more into the acting portion, because we teased this at the top of the interview. But you've worked with Salma Hayek. You've worked with Marc Anthony. You've worked with Zoe Saldana. You've worked with Sandra Bullock. I mean, so many incredible actors. What is that experience like on set when you're put into a room with people who are doing the thing?
You know what's the sad part of what you said? That all of them are so close to the Oscar winners. You know that? And I can smell the Oscar. I can smell the Oscar.
Smell that
Well,
metal.
Zoe Saldana, she's going to win next week. That's my girl. She's going to win.
Come on.
We were with Salma in the movie Frida. They got 6 awards.
Yeah.
Miami Cheetah was nominated. He was in The Time of the Butterflies that we did together, too. And Sandra Bullock, well, do you know Sandra Bullock?
I think so, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were, and it was like, I've been blessed, man. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding, but I've been blessed to work with these people. And one thing that I've really learned about them is that the bigger they are, the more humble they are.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's great.
Explain that
I've
more.
seen people that are not even, and they're like so stuck up. But I say those are insecurities.
Yeah.
Personal insecurity.
Sure.
Because when you're so good, like you're so grateful at the same time. It's like, let's say, do a little anecdote for. I was in the Lost City like for 5 minutes, but all my sequence was with Sandra Bullock and Daniel Radcliffe.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
I was with these people and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And having the opportunity to work with these top A-list celebrities known worldwide, you know? And but in medium in the between cuts, she's like always cracking a joke.
Oh, really?
Sandra, oh my God. Always cracking a joke. She's so funny. Like, people don't know how funny she is. And Daniel's cracking up too.
Yeah.
And I'm like between them, like, yeah, man, I know we're pals, man, we're friends. I know you, girl. You know what I mean? We're good.
I love that.
No, but
Yeah.
anyways, you learn, you keep learning, and it's been a good ride. I cannot say I've had a blessed career.
Yeah.
Like, I have to be working with all these people. I've learned a lot, you know, and it's possible to keep putting a little bit of wood in that fire, you know, and to keep going, because sometimes this career, being a little bit serious on the other side, it's very hard. It's very hard.
Sure.
But if you like to entertain, just do it.
Yeah.
You've got these mediums now. You've got a lot of people that do it on social media or this or that. It's your call. I don't see myself doing like funny things in social media. No. I just I'm a little bit old school in that way.
Yeah.
I like to try to entertain the other way around. But things change, you know, in this world. But anyways,
Yeah.
the thing is, you got to be true to yourself and true to your mediums.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you definitely are, and you've had such great success. And I know we've been talking a lot about your acting, but I want to show everybody a little bit of clip of you in action acting. So let's see the clip that we have.
I'm not talking to you, ma'am. I'm asking you a question. Where do you process your... 10-4, copy that. DJ on his way. I gotta go now. But like the movie quote says, I'll be back.
Trying to talk some southern. Yeah, boy, I can do some southern too.
Tell us a little bit about that and what the transition from working on Spanish shows and Spanish telenovelas to switching into kind of American television and movies. What was that transition like, and a little bit about that clip?
It's a great question, man. I don't have the answer. I don't know. I just like... it's always like, okay, let's do this. Let me try. I'm a risky guy, though. I don't care if I don't hit the mark, like you say. I try to go there. When I did a couple of scenes in this series, it's called Startup. It was very good. I don't remember what's the name of the lead. This guy is very good. Well, I forgot his name right now. The thing is, I was supposed to be a ex-gangster, now a lawyer now. So he was not speaking the same way. He had to speak more New Yorker, like, yo, bro, what's up? You gotta do this, man. So I was trying to find ways of expanding my English that is limited to expanding it to certain ways. And I always practice a lot of like trying to do different accents. It doesn't matter if my English accent is horrible. I don't care. I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'll experiment it. Because if you don't take risk, you're always going to be afraid of going to the next step.
Yeah.
You gotta try to make it, you know?
Yeah.
Not only in life, in my acting. So I always try to be risque in that. And in all my career is going to be risque. So
Yeah.
I love that.
That's why I don't care. I just try it, man.
I love that. What I get from you, and as you're breaking down everything, there's this, as an actor, I think sometimes we forget when we get the script and everything, and we're going to prepare, we forget who we're serving. We're serving the viewer. you know. And you know, when you're taking risk and you're diving into these characters and you're bringing your authenticity in there, it's the servant mindset, you know, of I'm a reflection. I want to give something to you, as you mentioned before. You know, you're an entertainer at the end of the day. And along those lines, I do have a question I always like to ask.
Totally.
Stage or screen?
No, different, totally different.
No, which do you prefer?
No, it's not. I don't prefer. No. If I'm doing a stage, that's going to be the stage.
Yeah.
If I'm doing screen, it's going to be screen.
Yeah.
I don't have a prefer, because I see them so different.
Yeah.
Totally different. Those are two different animals.
For sure.
Whoever says like, no, acting, you have to. No, I don't have to. Nothing.
Yeah.
Stage is crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of months or whatever rehearsing that thing.
Yeah.
And every night is different. Every audience, everything that you think this cue is gonna go and it doesn't.
Yeah.
This one does.
Yeah.
So you're getting surprised every night.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, that the theater experience with the people there. Then over here is like, get to your mark, get to your light.
Yeah.
Do your thing. And where am I? Crazy, more animal cage. That's how I see movies and TV. I'm always crazy looking where the camera is, where my thing. Okay, she's coming here. Okay, I'll be here. I'll do this. Let me see if I can put this. So I'm very, very like that. In theater, it's crazy.
Completely different.
Just go berserk. Whatever it is, whatever.
I love that.
Whatever happens. So I don't have a preference there.
Awesome.
Do you still feel that fire in your belly when you get out on stage, whether it's acting or whether it's singing? Do you still feel those butterflies, those nerves in a sense?
Yesterday, I was I was telling you off camera. Yesterday, I went to the Winter Film Festival, and I was one of the performers. And this guy goes up first. Thank God, he was a rapper, a white rapper. You know what I'm talking about. The guy goes with a hat. Yo, I'm a rapper. Yo, I'm a rapper. He goes, doom, 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 does this stuff. Like, yo, this. Everybody cool. I go, damn, I'm going after a rapper in the English audience and the thing. Then I started doing my salsa, but I was nervous.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was nervous, but that nervousness came out, and then I was on top of a chair dancing.
Wow.
I don't care.
Wow.
Put that fire to do something.
Yeah.
You know?
I love
It's
that.
like that's it. And we always get nervous when we do auditions.
Sure.
People say, no, because self-tapes, I could do one advice, self-tapes. Don't do it a million times, dude. Just do it.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
That's the bad thing about doing self-tapes.
Yeah.
I've gotten. If you overthink, no, not that one. Let me erase it. Let me do it again.
Yeah.
See people doing self-tapes for 5 hours. Come on.
Yeah.
You crazy. No,
Yeah.
man. Just feel it, do it.
Yeah.
You liked it, that one? That's the one you send. I'm telling you, it's going to be much, much better, the result. Man.
A lot of times it's on the first take. That's when you get when the energy comes out. A lot of times in the self-tape, we do a self-tape.
Sometimes it's better.
Yep. You do, all of a sudden you're on take 7, 8, 9, and then you get to a point you're like, you know what, I'm going to just use the first one.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Self-tape, that's what happens in self-tapes. But in auditions with people there, you still get nervous these auditions. Yeah, totally. But this is normal, because at the end of the day, you want to do good. You want to do good work.
Yeah.
You know, we all want to be there. We all have our reasons for being there.
Sure.
Like I always say, do you want to be there because you really want to be in a red carpet? That's your main goal. That's great. Be good. You really want to entertain. You really want to. Nothing is good and nothing is bad. It's just the way everybody does it.
Yeah.
And everybody's has the right to pursue their own things. And I love it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Oh, you want to? Great, man. Beautiful.
Yeah.
See you there.
Yeah.
Sure.
I wish more people had that perspective. I feel like we'd all be just a little bit happier too, in a sense. And I think
Because at the end of the day, what is it? What you're only looking for you're gonna be good only if other people say you're good. Why?
Yeah.
Your how you say it, your éxito, your success is not viewed through other people's eyes, and that's what we do a lot.
Yeah.
Well, because then you're always going to be
You
disappointed.
don't get that pat in the back. Oh,
Yeah.
Nadine, you're so great. Who cares?
Yeah.
we don't do it ourselves too a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to do. Try to prep up myself. That's very hard to do, but
Yeah.
that's why everybody get up.
Right. Stop stretching.
And do your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And well, I wanted to say we're gonna do a Zoe Saldana, for whoever doesn't know her, Emilia Perez
Yes.
movie. She's won all the awards. We did a movie a long time ago called The Curse of Father Cardona. It was a romantic comedy about a priest that gets to a little town, and then she falls in love with the priest, and the priest is running away from her. And she's like, "Come on!" And it's funny. So that's the only real Spanish movie that she's done. No? And it was with me. I was the lead with her.
Wow.
So Dominican Republic and other people in the government is going to do like some big events to revamp this movie, and we're going to do it. So you guys are invited. You're going to be invited
Wow.
to go see it, because you're going to see Zoe Saldana at the beginning, even before Avatar. We did this.
Wow.
Wow.
So we're very young there. You know, I'm still young, but
That's right. That's
very
right.
young. No white hair here. So it was. So it's gonna be good, and I'm cheering for her, because, like you say, when you see people next to you having success, you really should cherish that. You really should cling on to that in a good way.
Yeah.
Do it sometimes in a different way. But the more Oscars they're next to me, the more closer they are to me.
Yeah. Amen.
The
There it
closer
is.
you can maybe
The
reach out to
closer
them.
they are to me.
Yeah.
And that's what we gotta look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
So
There it is.
we're gonna cheer for her on March the 2nd.
Yeah.
Saldana.
This weekend, can you believe
Emilia
it?
Perez.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's next week, right?
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be cheering for that, and
Yeah.
hey, man, just keep going.
Yep.
Come on.
You're going to keep going, keep doing amazing things. And guys, I know we talked about acting, we've talked about your music, and that fire, that energy, that light you bring to the stage. We have a clip of just that, so let's check it out.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, look at you bringing that fire. So tell us about the inspiration behind that song there.
Oh man, no, I just heard, that's a cover song actually from a famous group that's a Texan North Texan group.
Okay.
And I just said, hey man, let me do this one in salsa. I love it. And they did the video in Miami right there. I'm not really for that, like, I'm gonna put a car behind you, and I'm going like, why? But the producer put it right there. Look. That car ain't mine. Why are you putting that car there, man? No, we gotta look, you know. And I was like, whatever. Yeah, I was like that. I was like, leave me here. Yeah, right there next to the river. Yeah, I like it there better.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Mess with these producers and these people doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's just like I said, we have to entertain, and if we could try to sing a little bit, it helps us to be in a musical, maybe.
Yeah.
If we sing a little bit, it could help us to do a movie. Like Zoe, she's not a singer, she's not a Ariana Grande. Believe me, man, Ariana Grande is one of the best singers in the world.
Yeah.
You know, the people comparing. So no. The movie that she did is here. Ariana Grande did Wicked, it is something. Cynthia, oh my God.
Yeah.
What talent. So you cannot be comparing stuff. It is what it is, people like that. So if we could be a little bit prepared as entertainers as we are, if we could really push, no, I'm not a singer. I hear a lot of actors saying, no, maybe you're not Ariana Grande, but maybe you could be the best singer you can be.
I love that. I love that.
Why don't you try to be in tune?
Yeah.
Maybe you have a good voice. Maybe you could do a musical.
Yeah.
Maybe you could try to sing it along. Whatever, that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Sure.
Try to sing it along, and that's it. Because the more tools we have, the better we're gonna be off, you know? But we're always, and I hear this a lot, I don't do this. I don't do that. I hear a lot of people, no, I'm never gonna do a gay character. I'm going like, it's your problem.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss out on maybe a great character that will take you to another height.
Yeah.
So there's always a no, a negative in our career. And I said, no, let me try to see if I can sing.
Yeah.
If I can act, if I can push the boundaries a little bit more. Let me just try it. Who cares? Nobody's waiting for me.
That's
Is
so
somebody
powerful.
waiting? Is somebody waiting for you to be on stage or to be on the screen?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No.
You got to claw your way in there.
Nobody's
Yeah.
waiting for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Right.
And I know that you're already so busy doing so many other things, but I think you have to add doing comedy too.
So I love comedy,
I can't wait to
dude.
see a stand-up
I
actually take
love
place.
comedy.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
a series. I did a comedic Spanish series, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I love
Incredible.
love sitcoms. I love all of that. Hey, call me up. I go audition for sitcom.
Man.
Well, you never know. I just want to thank you so much for coming
Yes.
here today. We could keep chatting
thank you.
forever, but everyone, Anthony Alvarez.
Anthony Alvarez.
Yes.
Give it up for
Have a
him,
great day.
honestly. Anthony, and listen, you got to come back. You got
Yeah,
so
I'm
many
gonna come
things
back.
coming
Totally.
down
I'm
the
gonna be
pipeline,
running
so-
for president in 2028.
Listen, you got my
I'm
vote.
coming back.
Amazing.
You got our vote.
Yeah. Amazing.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We have more of the show on this Monday. When we return, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yay!